everybody, for the comedy of Kendes. Scott said, "Don't drink before you get on." I said, "Yeah, that's going to work." Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So as Scott said, my name is Kendes. When I met my wife, she said, "What is that?" I said, "That's my name, actually." She said, "Why?" I said, "Because when I was a kid, my father changed our last name. And I asked my father as I got older, you already knew my first name was Ken. Why would you call me Kendes?" I thought you were going to be an actor. I said I was 5 years old. And I said, acting skills? He said, "You look a lot of potential out there." I said, "Okay, fine." So my wife and I meet, and we talk and we get to know each other. And she grew up in the 5 towns. She's a Boston. Yeah, nice. Thank you, Dennis. A Boston University graduate, and I grew up in a Brooklyn tenement. I have 3 months of college. Yeah. 3 months of college. I majored in frisbee. So we're talking about vacations. She said, "Yeah, my family and I, we went to Europe, and we went to Scandinavia, and where did you go?" I said, "Europe." No, we went to the hardware store. We went to the Europe, and are you kidding me? No. So it's time to meet her family. It's a family luncheon. Now my family, we were quiet. People said when they came to our house, it was like a funeral party. We didn't talk. I opened the door to her house. The circus is in town. It's unbelievable. TV with the basketball game on, the football game. I had Sinatra in the background. It was just a lot of noise and a lot of commotion. These people were moving even though they were standing still. I couldn't believe it. A lot of action. Her father says to me, "Let's get to know each other. Come on downstairs to the den." Down to the den. He's got a chair. It's like Captain Kirk's chair in Star Trek. He's on the Enterprise. And I'm in a couch with no springs. I'm in a gypsy cat. And, I'm fine. I guess this is my spot here. No problem. And I'm looking at him over here. And before we start to talk, they got a dog, and the dog walks by. And the dog is an 87-year-old golden retriever. He's all matted hair. He's got spit coming out of his, and he actually had one eye sewn shut. He had an eye sewn shut. Some operation or some shit, I really don't know. And as I'm looking over at her father, the dog jumps up on my shoulders, and he's got one paw on each shoulder. And I'm looking over, and I look back over here, and I'm looking at the dog's genitals, right into the dog's genitals. I said, "Shit, I'm looking at the dog." And my father-in-law asked me a question. He says, "So how do you like living in Manhattan?" And I go, "Yeah, it's fine. I like living through the dog's legs." "Yeah, okay, fine. You like your job?" "Yeah, I like my job. Thank you, Marty." And every time the dog licks my forehead, his winky hits my face. I can't take this anymore. So we go upstairs, have lunch. Next outing with my wife is we go and visit, we go with my family to a restaurant. My wife never met my family. Her family's carefree, good time family. My father was an angry guy. He ordered dinner angry. "I'll have a steak with a baked potato. A1 sauce. I want that rare." Kind of scared my wife a little bit. I can understand that, really. I can. So she wants to go to the beach. She loves the beach. My family, we didn't go in the sun. We kept the blinds closed in our apartment. You know, my father said, "Son," no. He said, "Fluorescent lights, no one ever got skin cancer. You have to stay on the fluorescent lights." So we didn't go in the sun. All right, fine. But I like my wife. I want this to continue. We go to the beach. My wife, she had tracked the woman. She's here now. She was dressed in a bikini. And I get out in my usual attire, pinstripe gray suit, tie, shirt, dress shoes. And my wife says, "Are you going to change into a suit?" I said, "I'm in a suit. Why would I change into a suit?" "You going to take the shoes off?" I said, "Shoes off? Get sand in my toes?" I said, "I'm not doing that." I took my tie off. That was it. So now my wife's concerned. She's concerned maybe, am I hitching my wig into this guy? I don't know. Rest of my life. So she wants to talk about family values. I can understand that, family values. She tells me every weekend her grandma and grandpa would come over for dinner, and they would have dinner, and then they would sit by the piano and have a sing-along. I said, "Yeah, that's it." She said, "Did you do that?" I said, "Wait, something like that. Yeah, something like that." Once a month, me and my sister and my mother, we went to see my Uncle Moish in New Jersey. Uncle Moish lived in the woods, in a cabin he built. No running water, no electricity. He was a World War I veteran, shell-shocked. He was a difficult guy. And we went and saw him every month until the dental incident. And my wife said, what was a dental incident? And I said, well, we were over at Moish's, and Moish had a toothache. And he was rubbing his tooth right here, toothache. Hey, you got a toothache, fine. My mother said, can I help you, Moish? No, I got it. And he went to a drawer, he took out a bottle of alcohol, and he rubbed it on his mouth where the toothache was inside, took a match and lit his mouth on fire. My sister threw up, my mother collapsed, and we didn't see Moish after that. So, we moved to the suburbs. We moved to Westchester. My kids started to play baseball. I love baseball. I was a big Yankee fan in Brooklyn. I love it. But in Brooklyn, it was different when we played. There was no manicured fields. We didn't have any uniforms. None of that. We played in a construction lot. We slid to second base. It was rusty nails, broken glass, linoleum. That's fine. I'm now in Westchester. Nice town. Manicured field. I'm going to whip these 10-year-olds into shape. No problem. First order of business, hand out the uniforms. I'm excited. This is going to be nice. I hand out the uniforms. I expect to hear thank you. What do I hear? This is scratchy. I don't like this. I don't like the buzz on this one. It's not my number. I don't want this number. I don't want this. This is too loose. I can't take it. Shit, okay, fine. All right, we get beyond that. I figure we're done. We hit the field now. I turn around. There's a line of parents. They got instructions. Instructions. Nathan's going to need a nap between the innings. William has to have spring water or mineral water in this bottle. That bottle, I got it. Let me have that bottle right over here. Stevie sweats a lot. Here's some extra shirts. Okay. And the last mother online said, Samantha's got to have a snack between innings, and it's got to be kosher. Kosher! You know what? Let me go ask the toothless ex-con at the snack bar. So I'm online at the Rite Aid or whatever it was, and I hear two women behind me talking about hot flashes. And it reminds me of years ago with my wife. I come home one January, it's about 4 degrees below zero, and my wife's in a t-shirt and panties at the dining room table with the sliding door to the deck open, every window open, and there's smoke coming out of the house. I said, come here. So I said to her, sweetheart, do you think it's a little chilly in here? And she turned her head like the Exorcist, and she said, it's hot! I said, of course, it's hot. You know what? Let me get another coat on, a pair of gloves. I'll go down to the boiler till about May or June. It'll be fine. Thank you. So, I wanted to do this for about 35 years, 40 years. But I figured if I did it then, and it didn't work, I'd be miserable for the next 40 years. So now, here's my feeling now. I'm 67. There isn't a man in my family who lived past 74. I got 7 years left. What's the big deal? I'm Ken Kendes. Thank you very much. Kendes!